Chapter 15 The Rock. Alif Lam Ra. These letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows their meanings. These are verses of the book and a plain Quran. How much would those who disbelieved wish that they had been Muslims, those who have submitted themselves to Allah's will in Islam, that is Islamic monotheism. This will be on the day of resurrection, when they will see the disbelievers going to hell and the Muslims going to paradise. Leave them to eat and enjoy, and let them be preoccupied with false hope. They will come to know. And never did we destroy a township, but there was a known decree for it. No nation can advance its term, nor delay it. And they say, O you, Muhammad, peace be upon him, to whom the Dhikr, the Quran, has been sent down. Verily, you are a mad man. Why do you not bring angels to us if you are of the truthful? We send not the angels down except with the truth, that is for torment, and in that case, they, the disbelievers, would have no respite. Verily, it is we who have sent down the Dhikr, that is the Quran, and surely, we will guard it from corruption. Indeed, we sent messengers before you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, amongst the sects, communities, of old. And never came a messenger to them, but they did mock at him. Thus do we let it, polytheism and disbelief, enter the hearts of the mujrimun, criminals, polytheists and pagans, because of their mocking at the messengers. They would not believe in it, the Quran, and already the example of Allah's punishment of the ancients, who disbelieved, has gone forth. And even if we open to them a gate from the heaven and they were to keep on ascending thereto all the day long, they would surely say, in the evening, our eyes have been, as if dazzled, we have not seen any angel or heaven. Nay, we are a people bewitched. And indeed, we have put the big stars in the heaven and we beautified it for the beholders. And we have guarded it, near heaven, from every outcast shaitan, devil. Except him, devil, who steals the hearing, then he is pursued by a clear flaming fire. And the earth we have spread out, and have placed therein firm mountains, and caused to grow therein all kinds of things in due proportion. And we have provided therein means of living, for you and for those whom you provide not moving, living, creatures, cattle, beasts, and other animals. And there is not a thing, but with us are the stores thereof. And we send it not down except in a known measure. And we send the winds fertilizing, to fill heavily the clouds with water, then cause the water, rain, to descend from the sky, and we give it to you to drink, and it is not you who are the owners of its stores, that is to give water to whom you like or to withhold it from whom you like. And certainly we it is who give life, and cause death, and we are the inheritors. And indeed, we know the first generations of you who had passed away, and indeed, we know the present generations of you, mankind, and also those who will come afterwards. And verily, your Lord will gather them together. Truly, he is all-wise, all-knowing. And indeed, we created man from dried, sounding, clay of altered mud. And the jinn, demon, we created aforetime from the smokeless flame of fire. And, remember, when your Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a man, Adam, from dried, sounding, clay of altered mud. So, when I have fashioned him completely and breathed into him, Adam, the soul which I created for him, then fall you down prostrating yourselves unto him. So the angels prostrated themselves, all of them together. Except Iblis, Satan, he refused to be among the prostrators. Allah said, O Iblis, Satan, what is your reason for not being among the prostrators? Iblis, Satan, said, I am not the one to prostrate myself to a human being, whom you created from dried, sounding, clay of altered mud. Allah said, then, get out from here, for verily, you are Rajim, an outcast or accursed one. Tafsir at Tabari. And verily, the curse shall be upon you till the day of recompense, that is the day of resurrection. Iblis, Satan, said, O my Lord, give me then respite till the day they, the dead, will be resurrected. Allah said, then, verily, you are of those reprieved. Till the day of the time appointed. Iblis, Satan, said, O my Lord, because you misled me, I shall indeed adorn the path of error for them, mankind, on the earth, and I shall mislead them all. Except your chosen, guided, slaves among them. Allah said, this is the way which will lead straight to me. Certainly, you shall have no authority over my slaves, except those who follow you of the Gaun, Mushrikin, and those who go astray, criminals, polytheists, and evil-doers. And surely, hell is the promised place for them all. It, hell, has 7 gates, for each of those gates is a special class of sinners assigned. Truly, the Muttaqun, the pious, CV.2, will be amidst gardens and water springs, paradise. It will be said to them, enter therein, paradise, in peace and security. And we shall remove from their breasts any deep feeling of bitterness that they may have. So they will be like brothers facing each other on thrones. No sense of fatigue shall touch them, nor shall they ever be asked to leave it. Declare, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, unto my slaves, that truly, I am the oft-forgiving, the most merciful. And that my torment is indeed the most painful torment. And tell them about the guests, the angels, of Abraham. When they entered unto him, and said, Salam, peace. Abraham, said, indeed, we are afraid of you. They, the angels, said, do not be afraid. We give you glad tidings of a boy, son, possessing much knowledge and wisdom. Abraham, said, do you give me glad tidings of a son, when old age has overtaken me? Of what then is your news? They, the angels, said, we give you glad tidings in truth. So be not of the despairing. Abraham, said, and who despairs of the mercy of his Lord except those who are astray? Abraham, again, said, what then is the business on which you have come, O messengers? They, the angels, said, we have been sent to a people who are mujrimun, criminals, disbelievers, polytheists, sinners. All except the family of Lot. Them all we are surely going to save from destruction. Except his wife, of whom we have decreed that she shall be of those who remain behind, that is, she will be destroyed. Then, when the messengers, the angels, came unto the family of Lot, he said, verily, you are people unknown to me. They said, nay, we have come to you with that torment which they have been doubting. And we have brought you the truth, the news of the destruction of your nation, and certainly, we tell the truth. Then travel in a part of the night with your family, and you go behind them in the rear, and let no one amongst you look back, but go on to where you are ordered. And we made known this decree to him, that the root of those sinners was to be cut off in the early morning. And the inhabitants of the city came rejoicing at the news of the young men's arrival. Lot said, Verily, these are my guests, so shame me not. And fear Allah and disgrace me not. They, people of the city, said, Did we not forbid you from entertaining or protecting any of the Alaman people, foreigners and strangers from us? Lot said, These, the girls of the nation, are my daughters, to marry lawfully, if you must act so. Verily, by your life, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, in their wild intoxication, they were wandering blindly. So as Sayha, torment, awful cry, overtook them at the time of sunrise. And we turned the towns of Sodom in Palestine upside down and rained down on them stones of baked clay. Surely, in this are signs for those who see or understand or learn the lessons from the signs of Allah. And verily, they, the cities, were right on the highroad, from Makkah to Syria, that is the place where the Dead Sea is now. Surely, therein is indeed a sign for the believers. And the dwellers in the wood, that is the people of Midian, to whom Prophet Shu'aib was sent by Allah, were also Zaliman, polytheists and wrongdoers. So, we took vengeance on them. They are both on an open highway, plain to see. And verily, the dwellers of Al-Hir, the rocky tract, denied the messengers. And we gave them our signs, but they were averse to them. And they used to hew out dwellings from the mountains, feeling themselves secure. But as Sayha, torment, awful cry, overtook them in the early morning of the fourth day of their promised punishment days. And all that they used to earn availed them not. And we created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them except with truth, and the hour is surely coming, so overlook, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, their faults with gracious forgiveness. This was before the ordainment of jihad, holy fighting in Allah's cause. Verily, your Lord is the all-knowing Creator. And indeed, we have bestowed upon you 7 of al-Mathani, 7 repeatedly recited verses, that is Surat al-Fatiha, and the Grand Quran. Look not with your eyes ambitiously at what we have bestowed on certain classes of them, the disbelievers, nor grieve over them. And lower your wings for the believers, be courteous to the fellow believers. And say, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, I am indeed a plain warner. As we have sent down on the dividers, who have made the Quran into parts, that is believed in one part and disbelieved in the other. Tafsir at Tabari. So, by your Lord, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, we shall certainly call all of them to account for all that they used to do. Therefore proclaim openly Allah's message, Islamic monotheism, that which you are commanded, and turn away from al-mushrikin, polytheists, idolaters, and disbelievers. CV.2, 105. Truly, we will suffice you against the scoffers, who set up along with Allah another ilah, God, but they will come to know. Indeed, we know that your breast is straitened at what they say. So glorify the praises of your Lord and be of those who prostrate themselves to him. And worship your Lord until there comes unto you the certainty, that is death.